I want to just quick, if we can, start with Ilona, your latest SI
thank you for bringing that up.
photo shoot came out.
Yes, thank you.
Can you tell us about that? Because we have not get to hear about that shoot day in Loreto.
Right. It was under wraps. Adriana and I went out to Loreto, Mexico. And the first day, actually, we went swimming with sea lions.
Damn.
It's true.
That was spooky.
Aren't they dangerous?
Like, it was...
Only in April.
Only in April.
That's when they got the babies.
Right.
But this guy goes all the time with them. He just swims with them and he brings people. And it's like, you can be this close to a sea lion and you're swimming with them. A lot of poop in the water.
Lot of poop.
But
I didn't know how to snorkel really correctly, so I definitely
We were scared for sure. And then also, this is a shark's meal.
Oh, God.
Should sharks be around here?
You're at the buffet.
We're at the buffet.
You're part of the buffet, baby. You're a
Yeah.
side dish.
But like the sea lions knew the guide too. Because he's there so often.
Yeah.
But it was jarring for sure.
Jarring.
Was this a dream come true for you? You love seals and sea
I
lions.
love sea lions. I think if that's my animal, that's what I would be. But I also have a serious respect for them.
To be sure.
I'm one of those with animals, like, respect. I don't need to touch it.
I almost
ride
felt
an
bad
elephant.
for
I don't need to do
disturbing.
that.
Yeah. I hear you. And you live with respect, all fear, none. But in this case, it's a respect and fear.
Respect and fear.
To be sure.
I fear them for sure. So I was like, we're going swimming with these bad boys. And even when I told my dad, he was like, because they're wild animals. But what a cool experience. Yeah. I mean, these are my favorite animals. And we were right up close to them with them. We were trying to figure it out, like how to snorkel. It was both of us not strong swimmers. And we didn't want to like lose the pack. So
I'm back up. I am a strong swimmer. 100% do not put that on me.
Are you a strong snorkel with flippers on?
No, that was my first time ever snorkeling. But you have to clarify. Thank you.
Okay, all right. This is Katie Ledecky over here. But no, it was really great. We definitely stayed close. Like I was close to my guy. I was not leaving his side.
Was the water really deep?
Very deep and kind of dark.
They're like, do not touch the rocks. That
do
is
not
their
touch the rocks. That's
territory.
their territory. I was like, what the fuck?
So what do we do?
They're
so you're
barking in the water like this. Pretty much. I didn't want to move too swift.
Scaring them, so they're diving in, so they're just underneath you too.
And then they look up at you as they're diving. They're like, "What the hell's that?"
Shut up. That's
scary.
So cool.
But that was actually a really cool day. And then we got beautiful shots on this like kind of private little beach. And we had delicious burritos there.
Oh my God, yeah.
Oh, they're so good.
This like pork floss burrito.
Pork floss, bean, and then like a cheese one.
And then we were having mezcal out of seashells as like little shot glasses.
Ooh, strawberry. It was like strawberry something. Delicious.
That's fabulous. Now, I did hear everyone got food poisoning.
Well, that was the next day.
That was the next day. And the next day, my shoot was like pushed back hours. We were in makeup for like 5.
Yeah, you had a call time for 5 a.m. and then we get there, hair and makeup, and like half the SI staff went down.
Oh no.
And so like Ilona's like hair and makeup is done, but like the doctor is coming and people are like, so what was MJ calling it, a poop delay? Or
I don't remember.
It was something like that. It was like
delay.
So, if she had a good, I'll figure it out.
Speaking of MJ, make sure you go and see our conversation with MJ Day, and you can hear all about more trials and tribulations on shoots like this. Because
and that was when she told us
wild.
Everyone had to have a shot of tequila.
Right.
Yeah, I took 2 shots of tequila before I got out there. Not that I needed it. I was like, for sure. But still got the shot. And we shot at some cool places, shot literally in town.
Ilona's in a bikini, like posing on this fence, and like children are walking
I know.
past.
And it was like right by a mission too. I'm like, so there was, but then you don't see it. But I think it was good. I definitely felt a little bit bigger than I have in some of my other shoots, just in a different, season of life and whatnot. Yeah. But still, like, they got such great images. And then the one that they posted recently was like, I felt like a dark vixen on the beach.
Dude,
I didn't have
like
any. You could see my boobies. Had to be slut. I had to cover them up. And then we got some good content. I felt really hot once again. And so, yeah, excited they popped out. You guys got to see it all.
Yay! Yeah, you look like a siren, dude.
Thank you.
You look stunning.
Because like with the rain, maybe it was a brown delay. I can't remember. Like it kept getting pushed back, and so like the sun went away, and so it was. We were kind of like, oh no! But then it turned so moody.
Yeah,
the photos of you on that beach and like the sand was like a dark sand too. It was very well, I guess it is editorial already, but like, it felt artistic. Like you're really moody and telling a story with that.
I love that.
God.
That's great. Well, I can't wait to see the rest of the pictures.
Because only one's out right now.
Also, what we've been talking about in our group chat is all of the talk around Chappell Roan, whom I famously thought was Chappell Roan when she first came on the scene. That's my bad. But Adriana, you have a lot of thoughts about what's been happening. Can you explain a little bit and kind of
Yes, this retired professional soccer player like posted this story about how his stepdaughter got harassed by a security guard at the same hotel that Chappell was staying at because the girl's a fan and walked past Chappell to like see if it was her. And didn't say hi or anything. And then apparently the security guard like berated her of like, you know, not respecting privacy. And so like this guy posted this story and it went viral of like, cause you know, of that Chappell already has like a reputation. And then they're like, she like hates kids and is so disrespectful. Like
she has a reputation of like kind of standing up for
protecting
herself,
her privacy.
protecting her privacy from like fans that like show up at her family's house or to, you know, grab her in public. And she talked back to paparazzi. Like that's the background there.
When that story got posted, I was like, I don't fucking believe that. I was like, no way. I was like, there's so much we didn't hear. Like you never even said anything about Chappell. It was only a security guard.
Right.
That inherently then is the fault of the security guard, like for yelling at a child. And so then we found out later that Chappell posted a story. She was like, I didn't even see this kid. And this wasn't even my security guard. Like this was not any part from me. You know, like this was an outside thing. She was like, I love kids. I love my fans. And then the security guard, I think yesterday said, I take full responsibility.
Oh my God. But she's already taken all the heat.
That's
awful.
It was like this huge social trend of like making jokes about like, I saw Chappell and Goody Proctor in the
woods.
Forest.
I saw Chappell in the woods.
So like there was some fun shit like that. But then they also, this like agency estimated that 20% of these negative social posts were created by bots.
Jeez, that's awful.
Horrible. There's a hate train and I refuse to get on it.
Yeah.
And I think it's a successful woman who's also very outspoken of politics and social issues, trying to tear her down.
Another one of our guests, Jamila, she just posted like on her grid being like, what did I tell you guys? I gave it 2 more years when I said this, that before everyone turns on her. Because as a woman, you can only be so famous before everyone has to like hate you and tear you down for a while. And that's happened to everyone. Anne Hathaway went through it. Katy Perry, like every giant celebrity actress,
it's a cycle.
pop star.
It's horrible.
It's a cycle. I think the weirdest part about this whole story that when I learned is that this, you know, it's this retired Brazilian football star who started all this drama about like his daughter. It's actually his stepdaughter because it's Jude Law's actual daughter. What? Like it's also funny and convoluted, but it'll die down soon, hopefully.
Well, we'll see. But it's just, I think it's, you know, going to happen again and again to different women and such. And people just love to hate on a woman.
They love it.
So, Ilona, the nation is wondering. The Bachelorette, thoughts? Would you ever, come on.
I'm getting a little bit more convinced as
interesting
people post more and want to see me more on it. Maybe it's the insecure side of me that's like, I don't know if the man I like would be on that show or if they'd even want to go on the show. Like, I think there's many men that really like me, but I don't know if a lot of them be like, hell yeah, I'm going to go on this reality TV show to get Ilona. From what I've seen from other times, it can be men who are not my type go on there, who are there for a purpose, maybe not to find love. I think it would be hilarious, though.
I think it would be,
You guys tuning in every week?
Peak entertainment.
Peak entertainment.
Yeah.
I just think that would be the only reason I would do it, is like how funny it is, because I want to find love. Like that would, of course, is the main reason for it. But is he going to be on there?
Is he going to be? There's no way to know unless you do it.
There's no way to know unless I do it. I guess, again, I would need like people to executive produce for me and be in the process of picking the guys.
Yeah.
Like serious to pick these guys out. I would need Joey Graz.
Joey could host.
I need Joey Graziday. I need Alan Burstyn to executive produce, or Joey could host. Actually, Drew Afwalo said she wanted to host as well. Could you imagine that? That'd be hilarious.
Can I say,
problem is, I would want this Love Island style. I wouldn't want to miss a moment in there. I want every day. I want something that's happening. You know what I mean?
Live feeds.
Live feeds.
I don't know if it needs to be attached to The Bachelorette. I think this is like its own show at this point.
This is a Catching Kelsey. This is a Flavor of Love. This is a...
Ooh. What would it be called?
Getting low.
A Man from Mar.
A Man from Mar.
Adriana.
Sometimes I'm ripping.
The thought of also kissing somebody, not in
TV?
like just an acting, but in a real sense,
For then
with
everybody
cameras
to
around me?
watch.
Oh no, I don't know if I can do that. And then you kiss many of them. I've actually haven't watched The Bachelor in a while. What do they do?
You kiss a lot of them in one night.
Don't you kiss a lot of them in one night?
You gotta kiss a lot of frogs.
Which I would love to do if there were not cameras on me. Cameras on me, I can't.
Seriously.
I can't be doing that with cameras on me. Would you guys want me to do it?
No.
Perfect.
I'm down. I think it'd be fun.
I don't see. We've already talked about how she can't go on Love Island because like sometimes Ilona can't be trusted.
Ilona cannot be trusted.
That like, or like
couldn't.
you got to get me in the editing booth. Take that out.
We'll say
Don't-
she can't be
nope.
trusted to behave. That's what we mean.
We need somebody on the mic in the villa.
Yeah.
Alona, get back up, please.
Back up. 3 paces.
Put your tongue back in your mouth. Back up.
Horny
I'm the
police
voice of
are on their
God.
way in. You're going to jail.